Hi everyone, welcome to Sean Burgess Fitness and thank you for tuning in for my latest New Year Revolution workout. So today's session is going to be quite unique. Again, we're going to be using actually a little bit of equipment, nothing that requires a dumbbell or a barbell or anything like that. Instead, actually all you need is a chair, if you haven't got one already. And if you don't have a chair, don't panic. You can use like the edge of a coffee table, you can use your sofa, you can use anything which is suitable, which is going to allow you to safely place your hands at shoulder width and then get your arms, elbows to bend to a 90-degree angle, okay? So I'll let you work that out now. You've got a couple of seconds to have a little think. So in addition to that, you're going to need a little bit of space. I imagine there'll be some space in front of that coffee table or chair or whatever you're using, because we're going to be doing a bit of jumping around. So you're going to be on your feet for most of this session, and then we've got a little bit of core at the end. If you've taken part before in the New Year Revolution series, then you know that we're doing 3 rounds. We're doing 30 seconds on our main HIIT exercise, and then we're doing 60 seconds on our resistance exercise, which follows. We repeat that 3 times, and we would do that 3 times through, obviously to finish 3 rounds. That's simple, right? So 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Obviously going through those. Then we've got a little bit of core to finish that, and then we've got a stretch to obviously finish the workout, and the warm-up, which we're about to do now, to obviously kick off. So I want you to make sure, for your warm-up players, that you're standing at shoulder width. I'm assuming that you've got your chair and everything sorted, all right? So we'll just take that as granted. And I want you to make sure that shoulder width for you means that the edge of your shoulder is in line with the inside of your heels. Okay, so just do a little check. Cool, perfect, right? So I want you to now just put your arms at your sides, and then very simply, just go up and circle your arms. Problem is, when you're 6'3", it's a bit difficult to stand in camera and make sure your arms don't go out of shot. So that's good. So once you've done one more of those, I want you to leave your arms up in the air. Well, that's good. I want you to just drop one arm down and then just side bend. So flex down the outside of your hip. Try and get as low as you can. Feel like you're trying to touch your ankle on the outside. It's good. And then once you've done 5 of those, I want you to just bend your elbow, hand in the middle of your back, and just do some flexion. Go in the same way. It's good. So now we're just stretching the tricep. It's good. 5 reps of these, and stop, straight arms, and then we're going to go straight down to the ground. So I want you to just keep your legs straight, lean forward, and place your hands underneath obviously the toes, the bottom of your feet, okay? And then from there, look through your legs, look into that gap. Sit nice and low, so squat down into your heels. Keep your hands exactly where they are, so literally like glue them onto your toes. And then extend your knees, look through, sit down low, extend your knees, look through, sit down low. We're going to have 5 reps again. It's good. Nice. Every time you extend those knees, I want you to get more of a stretch into your hamstrings, into your lower back. It's good. Okay, and then finish in squat position. Lift up both your arms, just hold. There you go, don't go anywhere yet. I know you want to stand up. And now you can stand up. It's good. And now you can drop the opposite arm. Now you can side bend the other way. There you go. So just really open up underneath your ribs, your lower back. It's good. Now do it with the arm. So remember, it's hand in the middle of the back. From here, I'm looking at 5 reps again. I'm looking for you to try and keep your shoulder level with your hip. And keep going. And now I'm looking for you to just drop your arms down and shake everything out. All right, so the first exercise is going to surprise you. We're going to be doing some squat jumps, all right? So you're going to be doing these mainly on the spot with a little jump forward. So I'll go through the squat technique as we get there. But in the main, you're going to jump straight up and then jump straight forward. Okay? I'm going to try and be fairly light on my feet. It's the best way to describe it, right? So, hopefully, I don't sound like a baby elephant, but we'll see. And then after that, we're going to do some tricep dips. Your hands will be at shoulder width. Okay? You're going to be using your chair, your sofa. You can even do the floor, which I'll show you in a minute as well. And we're going to be going from there, knees bent. Okay? So 30 seconds on the HIIT exercise, followed by 60 seconds on that chair. All right? So, guys, you ready to jump? Yeah? Straight up, feet shoulder width, and then obviously jumping forward. Let's kick off very soon. We've done a long warm up, so we're going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So jump up, jump forward, and repeat. So 1, 2, and repeat. Okay. So all the way down, all the way forward, and keep going. It's good. Keep going. And back. You can't do the spring back. And obviously, you can always do like a little bit of a backtrack. I don't mind that. But try and spring back through the toes. Nearly there, by the way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so knees bent, hands underneath shoulders, arms at shoulder width, and then start dipping in 3, 2, 1. Go. So scrape your back along the edge of the chair. So as you go down, hold your angles to look like this. So you're pushing back towards your hands. I want you to look up, chin off your chest, breathe out at the top, and keep that going, okay? If you can't get down to a 90-degree angle, just try and keep going. If you're struggling to actually perform the exercise, then just hold at the top. If you haven't got anything suitable to do a dip from, like a chair, like I said, or just chest of drawers, then you can go to the floor and push up from there, okay? So we go into that reverse box position. So 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, right, so jumping again, no changes. So 3, 2, 1, jump, through, and back. Okay, let's keep going. So lots of energy. Land soft, obviously, through your heels. Keep going. Remember, if you can't jump back, just do a little scuttle, just do a little backtrack. Doing well. We're nearly there. So 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, so this time, just to make it even harder, sorry, I want you to go straight legs. Okay, so try and dip from there. If you're struggling, bend your knees. Start in 3, 2, 1, go. Breathe out at the top. It's good. So there's no rush. You should be looking for about 4 to 5 seconds a rep. Hold. Maintain good quality form, right? So really try and make sure we're not rushing it too much. You know, we're keeping obviously the technique going, and we're always maintaining posture. So you guys want to make sure that you can feel that squeeze here in between your shoulder blades, okay? That's where you want to fit the most. I've done so much rearranging for this workout as opposed to obviously what I do normally. It's quite crazy. I actually did set up, I didn't just like, you know, just sort of walk in and go, oh, you know, let's just start exercising on camera. But I think the zoom angles to YouTube, it's a bit different. Right, and 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, back on your feet, back on your jumps. 3, 2, 1, and forward. Good for the step count. Well, sort of getting a few extra in. I don't get many, to be fair. I'll do 10 to 12 hours of online PT a day. And it's rare my steps are over 5,000. No, it's weird, isn't it? When I do move around, I don't just sit there the whole time. Most of the time, no, I'm joking. But, and 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, right, so dips, 1 knees bent, 1 leg straight. All right, looking up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, there you go. And alternate between those 2 movements, if you can. Right, if you can. Remember, it's not easy. If you are really struggling, in all seriousness, you can just hold yourself off the chair and lock out your arms, right? I know it sounds too easy, but that there will still contract your triceps a lot. And actually, you can sometimes recruit up to 10% more muscle fibers than if you do a static movement, okay, or static exercise, you should say. All right, so there is a plan B. Don't feel like you can't take part, because you really can. And 3, 2, 1, and stop. Cool, right, there we go. Have a drink. I'm definitely having one. It's very warm in here, as it always is. So we did well there. I know it's only one round, but I'm pretty sure your arms will already hopefully be on fire. So you should be feeling the tricep muscles, back of the arms here. Remember, the more you extend the elbows at the top, the more you contract your triceps. All right, so that's what we're always aiming to try and do. Not massive changes. We're just basically going to go close grip. So a little gap between your thumbs. Okay, there. And with jumps, we're going to go hip width. So front of your pelvis here, not shoulder width, right? Squat wise, you're not going to get very low. I don't want you to force it. It's not great for your knees. But I still want you to keep moving quick. Make sense? Cool. All right, so start with those jumps in 7 seconds time. Very specific, eh? Right, so you ready? 3, 2, that's me dancing. 1, go. Squat, jump, and back. Squat, jump, and back. Good. Good job. This is a dance studio floor. I think it's used to a little bit of impact. Although they probably don't get many dancers weighing as much as me, but you never know. Keep going. Squat, narrow, jump forward, soft knees, and 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right, so that's it. Narrow hands, bent knees. 3, 2, 1. Go. Take it away. And to answer your question, yes, that was longer than 30 seconds. Well spotted. I knew there was a 5-second delay getting into it, so I wanted to make sure you didn't miss out. You know, always got your best intentions at heart, obviously. Right, so as for breathing wise, it's out the top. So as you get some point of extension, there. Okay, it's my exaggerated comedy breathing, just to illustrate that to you guys. So there is where we're locking out, and then keep that going. It's good. Still got time. I know you're thinking, what's going on? It is harder, yeah, with narrow hands. You pretty work that out. So the reason why it's harder, A, because you're more fatigued, but B, your medial tricep, this little one down here, comes into play more. That's why it's a bit harder. So 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, right, so squats again. 3, 2, 1, go. Narrow and jump. Good. Narrow and jump. It's good. I feel like having a bit of fun with this. Just different angles. Let's face the camera, why not? Go enjoy what you're doing. This is my workout as well. Let's sit earlier. Don't fucking go for runs after work. Don't get a chance to do loads of resistance. And stop. Cool. Right, so this one's going to be a bit harder. We're going to try and do straight legs, narrow hands. All right, it's going to burn. Right, if you're struggling, obviously bend your knees. So 3, 2, 1, go. I've just bought you a little bit of time there just by waffling on. So I hope you appreciate that. So hold in between your reps, reset your shoulder blades, reset your pelvis. So maybe try and push that back as well. And then just breathe out the top, right? It's good. If you need to obviously readjust, then just shake your arms out and do that. Good. Remember, I don't think many of you are probably going to be doing this, but if you wanted to, or if you have to, you can do straight legs on the floor, hands underneath your shoulders, and then just from there, like do basically what we call like a reverse plank. So lock out, look up, breathe out, repeat. So it's a smaller movement, but to be fair, still very challenging and very effective. You're still feel that a lot in your triceps. So don't think you're kind of losing out on too much there. And 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, last set of jumps. So 3, 2, 1, go. That was a rubbish jump. What was that? It's like I had concrete trainers on there. I used to be quite known for my heading ability, you know, back in the football days. See, told you a lot. I'm going off camera. I think vertical jump wasn't too bad. I'm not saying it's the same now. You get older and you practice this. And stop. Okay, cool. Narrow grip, one of each. Right, ready? We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, knees bent, 1, leg straight, 1, knees bent, 1, leg straight. And obviously keep scraping your back along the chair. All right, so posture is always key. As I said before, if you're struggling, so just going like straight legs and obviously alternating, just do bent knees. All right, and remember, if you can't do bent knees, you can't move your arms, then hold. You don't need to move. All right, so even just locking up your arms here, still tough. Yeah, and if you get it right, you should really feel your triceps. So there's a plan B, there's a plan C, no plan D though, so forget that. And 2, 1, stop. There you go, cool. Done. Right, so that's the end of round 2. How you feeling? Yeah? Achy a bit? Good, yeah, I imagine. So I want you to shake your arms out again, grab a quick drink. I know it's hot after jumping around so much, especially if you're at home, living rooms and all that. So what we're going to do now is jump wide feet, okay, and then come through narrow feet and then alternate the feet, all right? Make sense? So first one's wide, forward, second one, bring it in, narrow, then we take it out, and repeat. Right, that's simple. Right, okay, we're gonna start in. This is me shaking my arms out. 3, wide feet, 2, 1. There we go. Bring the feet in, narrow, take the feet out. It's good. And then alternate still between the two. Try and remember which one you just done. That's a note to myself, not you. One more, just make up for that. And stop. Okay, right, so arms at shoulder width, so a bit wider where we started. Knees bent, and then we're going to just work our way between wide to narrow, okay? All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. So if you can, walk your hands in, walk your hands out. Walk in, walk out. All right, it's not easy. You could jump out if you want to, but that's hard, obviously. So, no prerequisite to do that. All right, gonna try to change the angle a little bit so you guys can roughly see my hands. You won't see them loads, to be truth be told, but you'll get an idea. So you might be able to see the edge of my hands there. You probably can't see my hands now, so that's the idea. I don't want you to. I'm going to go narrow. You see how I walk out? That's what we're going to do. All right. If you have any problems with your wrists, it's quite a long time to be doing dips. You can always go side on the chair a bit more, so you're in that neutral position. That might feel a bit easier. Should do is take the pressure off the radial arm ligament. So try that out. That's your plan B for that. And 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, alternate feet. So as we were before, 3, 2, 1, jump, forward, back, come in, jump, we go forward, we go back, we jump out, come back, in, through, back, up, and 3, 2, 1, stop. Right, cool. So this is going to push you. We're going to try and do straight legs, all right? Might be a bit much. If you can't do straight legs, maybe go bent arms. So walking the hands, 3, 2, 1, go. This is killer. 1, walk in, 2, walk it out. The walking's just as tough as the actual dip, to be fair. The dip's hard as well. That's it. Keep walking. In my last studio, if you want to call it that, I was doing these sessions when you had computer chairs. So as you can imagine, I'll be trying to do a dip in front of a client, and the chair would be like sort of swinging around, going right all the way around. So wasn't ideal for that. And definitely would not have been ideal for today's workout. In fact, probably better to change the plan. So luckily, one of those are fixed chairs. Right, a choice to do that. So 10 seconds go. So straight legs, don't forget. Walk. Remember, you can always hold if you can't walk. 3, 2, 1. Tough. Shake them out. Right, so jumping forward, jumping back. Same as before. 3, 2, 1. Go. Good. Bring it in. Take it out. It's good. I'm at a funny angle now, but trying to avoid the chair. Keep going. Keep moving. Let's see some footwork. 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right, cool. So it's going to get complicated now. Bend knees. Walk in, walk out. Straight legs. Walk in, walk out. Let's see, here we go. Let's give it a bash. So 3, 2, 1. Go. So 1, 2. Back out. Straight legs. 1, 2. Bent knees. Little respite. Little down. In. Walk it out. Burn. Walk it in. Keep it going. 1. Bring it in. See there, my feet are too narrow, so make sure you always have your feet just underneath the back of your knees. So if we're too tucked in, changes the angle, it's not very comfortable. All right, so give me 2 more. All right, I'll cut you a deal. 2 more, come on, big effort. Let's do it together. 1, 2, walk it out. Woo! Done. There we go. Everyone feel their arms? Yeah. Good. Should do. Well done, guys. Have a little breather. Right, so this is where my mat is coming into play. So it's here for a reason. We're going to be doing some core work. I can't promise that we're going to completely avoid your arms in the next couple of minutes, but it won't be as intense as what we've just done. So we're going to do some elbow to knee crunches. Keep it real simple. Legs starting away from you. Lower back wants to be flat. Always go hands to temples. Bring your elbows to your knees. Like so. Up and down. Meeting in the middle. All right, that's simple. Second one. I'm touching this a little bit already. You can go hands side on. Again, obviously achiness in your wrist joint. Lift up. So that reverse box plank, that crab position. Another way to just crunch. Leg in. You move forward and meet. And repeat 30 seconds. All right? Yeah, I can see what you're thinking. You know, this man's crazy. He's going to try and kill me. What's going on? Your arms will feel great after, trust me. All right, so ready to crunch. Hands on temples. 3. And a bit of rest there. 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Keep going. Let's do as many as you can in 30 seconds. So try and set yourself a little target. Let's say minimum 10 reps, aim for 15. Good. And 3, 2, 1, stop. Like it. Good, well done. All right, so hands can go side on, like I said. Let's just give your wrist a little rest. We're going to lift up. And 3, 2, 1. Right leg, so just the one knee coming forward to meet you. All right, so again, meeting in the middle. It's not the toughest core exercise. It's not meant to be. This is just so you can keep working your triceps a little bit, guys. So it's not the hardest exercise, but still challenging. And stop. 30 seconds each, short rounds. Arms behind your back. Right, this time, legs away. We're going to touch the heels as we come up. So 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Try to equal your last target, if you can. It's good. Don't forget to keep your chin off your chest. Don't forget to keep looking up. There you go. That sounds like I'm trying to get a rhythm going on the floor. I'm not. And 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice. Okay, up, hold. Right, left leg, switch. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't knee yourself in the face. Okay, I don't want to take any responsibility for any of you to do that. Well, if you do that, let me know because I might laugh at you. But I'm joking. To be fair, physically, I think it'd be almost impossible, wouldn't it? But yeah, it would. Keep going. Not giving it a lot of thought before, am I? It's good. Hips up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, just test out your coordination. We're doing elbows and knees, and then hands to heels. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. So for 1, 2's annoying. It's good. Up to that 30-degree angle. Oh, you can get my hands right there. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Up we go again. Lift. And 3, 2, 1. Go. Alternating. That's right. Anyone see that coming? Maybe a little bit difficult, but we certainly couldn't do both at the same time, could we? You could try, but that's a whole different exercise. It's good. I was tempted to do some reverse squat thrust actually, but I'm thinking it might not be as popular. So and 3, 2, 1. And stop, and relax, and grab your knees. So have a little hug, have a little squeeze. Get your knees to your chest, have a little rock side to side, not too much. I don't want you to roll over. It's good. And then I want you to face the camera, I'm joking, but just spin around. Have your feet at shoulder width. Take your arms up like we did at the start. I want you to bend your right arm. Okay, so hand in the middle of your back. Trust me, it's between my shoulder blades. And then just side flex to the outside of your hip. It's good. It's good. And come up. Same again. Switch. So you want to be feeling that stretch. Just going down the outside of the arm. Keep going. Come back to the middle and reach up. And breathe out. And touch your toes if you can. If you can't, go for your shins. Go for your legs. Point your toes back up towards you. Keep your chin tucked in. That's it. Whatever you can do, just hold it. Make sure your knees are fully extended. It's the most important coaching point here, right? 3, 2, 1. And stop. And relax. And give yourself a round of applause. Come on, guys. I hope you made that session work. So I hope you found something suitable at home to use. Remember, you could have done that from the floor if you had to, but it was a tough one. Your arms will certainly know about that tomorrow. So I think that's an absolute guarantee. But yeah, thank you as always for your hard work, your efforts, and your support. It is really appreciated. Remember to obviously get in touch if you've got any sort of queries or you want to catch up with any of the sessions. Go onto the YouTube page. All the replays are there live. And if you haven't already entered our PT comp to get a free session, then just write in the word revolution at the bottom of your comments section, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. All right, excellent. Well, now, guys, stay safe, look after yourselves. Thanks again, and I'll see you very, very, very soon.